All right, everybody, welcome to Saturday morning Yin Vinyasa. In our practice today, if you have access to blocks, make sure you have them. Also, I will not be playing any music today, so if you want to use music on your own, you can go ahead and turn that on for yourself. All right, let's come on to our mats. And let's find easy seated to begin. And I want to showcase this lovely meditation cushion that I received. So if you have a pillow, you can use it. If you have a little meditation cushion, this is nice. Gives you a lot of height over your hips, over your knees. It's nice to add to your practice, especially if you like to meditate in a seated position. Let's sit up nice and tall, crown of the head reaching for the ceiling. And with the hands, you can go palms facing down if you're feeling like you need to ground yourself. If you're feeling a little scattered, worried all over the place, go palms down. If you want to be more open and receive kind of the abundance of the universe, you can go palms up. Take a moment, decide. Close the eyes. And let's start connecting with the breath. During our practice, we are breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. With every inhale and exhale, we're striving for an even breath in and an even breath out. Let's connect a little deeper with our physical bodies, our emotional bodies, and our mental bodies. As you check in, keep in mind there is no judgment about where we are at. We're simply noticing and then allowing that to be there, whether it's something in the physical, something in the emotional, or maybe a thought that is persistent, whatever it is, we're allowing space for it to be there. Keep in mind your yoga practice is always your own. You are free to change it, to modify it, to challenge it in any way that is needed. And before we start with our physical yin asana practice, we're going to join in a collective meditation, kind of wrapping up our metta series we've been doing for the last 5 weeks. Actually, we've been doing this practice of metta kind of here and there. Today, we are offering loving kindness, our metta, to all beings or the entire planet. You can include animals in there as well. So the entire planet or the environment. As I move through the words, I'm just going to use they. If you have anything else that you'd like to use, you're welcome to do that. Following after me, either out loud or to yourself. May they be safe. May they be healthy. May they be happy. May they be at ease in the world. May they be safe. May they be healthy. May they be happy. May they be at ease in the world. Last time. May they be safe. May they be healthy. May they be happy. And may they be at ease in the world. We're offering this loving kindness, this practice of metta to all beings, all creatures. If you'd like, you can also align with this for your personal intention for a physical practice, so that when your mind drifts and wanders away, you can anchor not only to the breath and body, but to this intention, offering love, compassion, empathy, peace to the entire planet. Let's take one more collective breath in right here. And breath out the mouth. Go ahead and open your eyes. Let's move into our first yin pose. So in this first yin pose, I'm going to give you a little bit of choice. You can go ahead and uncross just the left leg. Left leg is going to go angling out to the side. Now, in the past, we've taken our chest and angled and went over the left leg. This time, we're going to keep the chest more squared and actually rotate it towards the right. So we're rotating the chest away from our extended leg. And then we're going to reach out, taking the left hand and sliding down. I want you to go far enough that you can feel maybe a little opening in the back of the hamstring, a little something in the outside of the right hip. And then I'm going to give you arm variations. So one arm variation is just to leave the left hand on the leg. You can also have a block here and maybe rest like this if that feels better. And then with the right hand, you have the option to reach up and over, and you're going to extend and hold that, softening the shoulder. Or if that feels like too much in that top shoulder, you can take the right hand and half bind behind the back, palm facing away. Whatever you're choosing, I want you to rotate, lift your chest to the right. You can look towards the ceiling or you can look down at the mat. I kind of prefer down. It's a little less straining, but I want you to do what feels right. And in our yin practice, we're not looking for the most intense or the deepest stretch. We're looking for a 4 or 5 in our intensity scale. So settle in. Anchor back to the breath. Keep rotating that chest. Always noticing physical sensation. And if you're feeling places that are really tight, you are consciously breathing into that space. Imagining the breath kind of releasing any tension you're holding in specific areas. Let's take one more breath in right here. And on your exhale, you're going to slowly release that hand and come back to center. And then we will switch legs, drawing the left leg into the middle of the body, extending the right leg out at an angle. You're engaging the thigh and flexing the foot. Then we're rotating the chest to the left. The right hand's going to slide down. Options, left hand. Now, I didn't mention this on the other side. If you have the range of motion, if you have the flexibility, there are people who can bring their left hand and their right hand to meet at their big toe, kind of making this loop, which you could also use a strap to connect. So that's another option as well. Or maybe do that half bind, rotate, lift, and open. Find those physical points. Now they might be the same or different for you. I'm noticing right hamstring and also the left hip are kind of some focal points to see if you're touching, but then also notice anything else. Breath is even and soft. Inhaling for 3 and exhaling for 3. Let's take one more breath in. Exhale to slowly release. Come back to center. And then we're going to extend the left leg straight out. So we're making a nice wide V. Breath in, engaging thighs, flexing. Exhale, melting forward as far as feels comfortable. Feel free to use your blocks here. Maybe hands on blocks or even forehead on block. If this wide leg variation does not feel good for you, you can always bring the soles of the feet into touch. So this might be another option. Kind of changes the stretch just a little bit, but we're hitting some of the same spots. And as you settle, I want you to notice if your kneecaps are turning in towards the center. We are trying to maintain this neutral rotation. So that means the kneecaps are going up towards the ceiling. This is another pose that is good to have maybe a little pillow or a meditation cushion underneath your hips. And if there needs to be softness in the knees, go ahead and invite that, or you could even throw a little pillow underneath the knees. Just take one more breath in and exhale to slowly release. You can set any props aside. Let's cross the ankles and roll forward into a table. So in your table, we're stacking shoulders and hips, spreading the fingers nice and wide. We're going to find a cat pose and then a turtle pose. So turtle pose is cat, except we kind of lift the head and poke it out. So find cat pose first, round your back, tuck your chin. You can take any variation with the hands. Your hands can be palms down, you can be on fingertips, you can make knuckles here. And then I want you to lift your head, slightly lift the head. So think about a turtle shell, the head poking out, and you're really pressing the floor away, you're protracting the shoulder blades, lifting that space towards the ceiling. Hold and breathe here. I won't be here for quite as long as the other ones. And if that turtle head feels wonky in your neck, then just stick with the cat. Scooping the belly. And as you push the floor away, keep just a little micro bend in the elbows so there's no hyperextending. If possible, consciously pressing down into the tops of the palms. Can help with our wrists. Do just a little bit more. Last inhale. Exhale, slowly release to cow pose. So you're going to slowly let the belly drop and then widen through the chest. Take the shoulders together and back. Breath in. Exhale, cat pose. Round your back, tuck your chin. Inhale, cow pose. And exhale, downward facing dog. Walking the hands maybe slightly forward. Tuck the toes, reach the hips high. First downward dog of the morning. You can always take as much or as little movement as you would like. So part of the silent practice is really connecting and feeling what is my body asking for? What kind of movement does it want? What is it like? What does it need? Downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, lift your head. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Feet step behind the hands or as wide as the mat. Bend into the knees as much as needed. Let go fully of head, neck, and shoulders. Option to grab opposite elbows here is always nice. Or you can just let everything be heavy. We're going to be here for a little while. We'll take this as our last yin pose. You can really settle into the stillness of this, or you're free to invite movement. shifting side to side or even front to back. Let's take one more breath in. And on your exhale, release and heel toe the feet, hips width apart or all the way together, your choice. Inhaling through the nose. Exhale, rolling up. We're going to roll all the way up to standing. Knees are soft. Scoop the belly, tuck the chin. Nice slow roll up all the way at the top, coming into mountain pose. Anchoring into the four corners of the feet, scooping the belly, dropping the shoulders. Knitting the front ribs back together. Tailbone lengthens towards the earth just a little bit. And then we'll start to move into our vinyasa. Inhale, hands high, reach up. Exhale, forward fold all the way down, hinging at the hip. Lead with your chest, knees can soften. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, high plank, jump or step back. Taking a moment to just find our form in our plank and any other options. Maybe the knees come down, maybe on forearms. During our chaturangas today, I'm going to lead you through a cat-cow chaturanga. If you want something else, please take that. Inhale, cow pose, dropping the knees, lifting the chest. Exhale, cat pose, or if you want to even do a little turtle here, you can. Inhale, table. Exhale, down dog. Tuck the toes, reach the hips high. So that's a cat-cow chaturanga. Feel free to take that or to leave it. From our downward facing dog, inhale, right leg high, reaching the toes up, squaring the chest. That means right shoulder turns down. Engaging top leg, squeeze thigh point toe, big breath in. Exhale, low lunge, right foot all the way through in between the hands. From our low lunge, we're dropping the back heel. I want you to find heel to arch alignment even before we lift up. Inhale, warrior two, windmilling or cartwheeling the hands. Warrior two, heel to arch alignment, front knees reaching to the right side of the room, tracking with the ankle, shoulders over hips. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten the front leg, right hand reaches back. We'll hold here for a breath or two, making space in the side body, really anchoring into both feet. Left hand is light on the thigh. You can always look at the ceiling or change your focal point, looking down to the mat. Breath in. Exhale, triangle. Right hand comes to the shin or to a block. Feel free to shorten your stance as needed or soften the front knee. So if you're feeling the knee joint, soften the knee. We don't want to feel the joints. Triangle, nice open chest. We're prioritizing stacking the shoulder. So left shoulder nice and open, stacking on top of right. Legs are strong, press into the earth. Inhale, warrior two, bending into the front knee, float back up, warrior two, breath out to adjust or maybe deepen the form. Breath in, exhale, windmill the hands all the way. Low lunge, high plank. Take your own chaturangas. I'm going to lead this cat-cow. Inhale, cow pose, dropping the knees. Exhale, cat pose or turtle even. Inhale, table. Exhale, down dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high, reaching the toes, squaring the chest, pressing the mat away, scooping belly. Big breath in. Exhale, low lunge, left foot all the way through. Dropping that back heel, finding heel to arch alignment first. Inhale, warrior two, windmill it up. Front knee reaches to the left side of the room, shoulders, hips, front ribs knit back together. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten the front leg, left hand reaches back, we'll hold for breath. Breath in through the nose. Exhale, triangle, left hand down to the shin or the block. Now, if you notice that your chest is collapsing at all, I just want you to come up higher on your leg. That's our priority in our triangles, a really open chest. And then the bottom rib cage is extending and reaching towards the left thigh. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, warrior two, bending into the front knee, float back. Exhale, maybe a little more depth in the form. Breath in. Exhale, windmill the hands all the way. Low lunge, high plank. Cow pose, dropping the knees down. Cat pose or even turtle. Table. Downward facing dog. Breath in and breath out. Inhale, right leg high, reach up. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Inhale, right leg high, reach. Exhale, low lunge. Dropping the back heel. Inhale, warrior two, windmill it up. Warrior two. On your next in-breath, reverse triangle, straighten the front leg. Exhale, regular triangle, right hand down, left hand up. Breath in, warrior two, bending into the front knee. Exhale to go a little bit deeper, warrior two. Inhale, nose. Exhale, windmill the hands all the way. Low lunge, high plank. Cow pose, dropping knees, lifting chest. Exhale, cat pose or turtle. Inhale, table. Exhale, down dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Inhale, left leg high, reach. Exhale, low lunge. Drop that back heel. Inhale, warrior two, come up. Exhale for form. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten the front leg. Exhale, regular triangle. Inhale, warrior two, bend into the front knee. Exhale, a little more depth. So the deepest warrior two, this front thigh is going to come all the way parallel to the floor. So it's pretty deep if you want that. Breath in. Exhale, windmill the hands, low lunge. High plank. Find your form on your exhale. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, table. Exhale, down dog. Tuck the toes, reach the hips high. Breath in. Exhale, walk the hands towards the feet. So you're walking the hands towards the feet. Forward fold, back of your mat. Knees are soft. Breath in. Exhale, rolling up vertebrae by vertebrae. Pulling the navel into the spine, tucking the chin, grounding into the four corners of the feet as you lift. Top or back of the mat, mountain pose. Inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, plank, walking out. Any variation of plank. Find your form. Exhale, downward facing dog. Down dog. Inhale, right leg high, reach up. Exhale, right knee to left elbow, cross the body. Inhale, right leg high, reach up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two, dropping that back heel, looking for that alignment before you come up. On your in-breath, reverse triangle, straighten the front leg, reach back maybe a little bit more than you did before. Exhale, regular triangle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, maybe a little deeper, warrior two. Try to really stack the shoulders over the hips, myself included. Sometimes you get this warrior on the go. So I'm gonna bring those shoulders back over the hips. Breath in. Exhale, windmill the hands all the way. Low lunge, high plank, chaturanga or cat cow. Dropping the knees, cow pose. Exhale, down. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, table. Exhale, down dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high, reach up. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, left leg high, reach up. Exhale, low lunge. Drop the back heel. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale for form. Inhale, reverse triangle, straighten the front leg. Reach a little bit more, soften the top shoulder. Exhale, regular triangle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, a little more depth. Breath in. Exhale, windmill the hands all the way. Low lunge, high plank, chaturanga, or cow pose. Dropping the knees, lifting chest. Exhale, cat pose or turtle. Inhale, table. Exhale, down dog. Breath in. Exhale, walk the hands towards the feet. So you're in forward fold, back of your mat. Knees are soft. Let the head go. Breath in. Exhale, rolling up. Vertebrae by vertebrae all the way to a standing position. Mountain, back of your mat. Inhale, reach the hands high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, plank. Exhale, downward dog. Downward dog, inhale, right leg high, reach up. Exhale, right knee to left elbow. I'm going to give you an option here of side arm balance, keeping that knee lifted. So right hand down, left hand up, knees lifted, pulled to the chest, or extend the leg, plant the foot on the floor. This is called fallen triangle. So either one, take any variation that works. Focal points can be to the ceiling or to the floor. Lift those hips a little bit more, press the mat away. On your next inhale, slowly return to three-legged dog. Taking the right leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, reverse your triangle. Actually, that was supposed to be on the inhale. That's okay though. On your next exhale, regular triangle. Inhale, warrior two. Okay, from here, we're going to step up into half moon. So if you need to adjust and grab a block and put it at the top of your mat, holding in our warrior two, maybe wiggle the back foot up a little bit. Breath in. Exhale, half moon. Right hand can come to the floor or a block. I always like a block because it allows you to have a nicer alignment between your crown of your head and your tailbone. Opening the hips, opening shoulders. Back leg is strong, squeeze thigh, point or flex the foot. Hang in there and breathe. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, warrior two. So slowly come back, warrior two. Exhaling out for form. Breath in. Exhale, windmill the hands all the way. Low lunge, high plank, cow pose, cat pose, table, down dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Option to stay here or move into that side arm balance, hugging the knee into the chest, or extending the left leg, planting the foot on the floor for a fallen triangle. Hold it here. Open the chest. On your next inhale, slowly return to three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale for form. Inhale, reverse your triangle, straighten the front leg, reach back. Exhale, regular triangle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, half moon. Wiggle that foot up. Exhale, step up, left hand unblock. Stacking hips and shoulders. Now your stabilizing leg can be a little bit soft or can be strong and straight. Nice breath, looks good. Mary, that's a good looking hand. Breath in, breath out. A little bit more, hold it right here. On your next inhale, come back. Warrior two, slowly let that foot down, readjust your form. Warrior two. Excuse me, I keep getting frogs in my throat when I'm teaching. Breath in. Exhale, low lunge. High plank. Cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, table. Exhale, down dog. All right, we're going to flow through that sequence once more on the right and the left side. Inhale, right leg high, reach up. Exhale, right knee, left elbow. Option to hold, option for side arm balance, or option for that fallen triangle. On your next inhale, slowly return, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale for form. Inhale, reverse your triangle. Exhale, regular triangle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, half moon. That bottom leg can be soft or strong and straight. We're striving to get the back foot parallel to the hip. Chest is open. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, warrior two, come back. Exhale for a little more depth in this warrior two. Breath in. Exhale, windmill the hands all the way. Low lunge, high plank, chaturanga, or cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Inhale, table. Exhale, down dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Take your variations. Side arm balance work, holding, or that fallen triangle. On your inhale, three-legged dog, returning. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale for form. Check out the feet. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, half moon. Heel toe that back foot up. Left hand to the block or to the floor. Choose your focal point. And where the most challenging focal point is going to be up towards the ceiling. I want you to pick one that works. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, warrior two, come back. Exhale, a little deeper in this warrior two. Breath in. Exhale, windmill the hands all the way. Low lunge, high plank, cow pose, cat pose, table, and downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, reach the hips high. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg high, reach up. Exhale, pigeon. Right knee comes into the red towards the right hand. Foot sweeps to the left side of the mat. Settling it down. Check your back leg, hip, knee, ankle. Nice alignment. Energetically, this left hip is reaching forward, right hip is pulling back. We're pressing the floor away. This more active variation of pigeon. Breath in, breath out. Feel free to stay here in this active variation or soften into a more passive option, maybe forearms down, head on block. So in this pigeon, I want you to really notice, what happens if you shift your hips a little bit more to the left, or what happens if you sag the right glute towards the floor. Just kind of invite a little bit of movement to this pigeon. See what happens to your stretching, your openings, and their intensity as you shift your hips. And then settle into a sweet spot that feels good. On your next inhale, slowly walk the hands back up. Return to downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, one-legged pigeon. Left knee comes in towards the left hand. Foot sweeps to the right side of the mat. Settling down, check that back leg. Nice alignment, hip, knees, and ankles. Energetically, your right hip reaching forward, left hip pulling back. This is more active to start. Scooping the belly, dropping the shoulders, pressing the mat away. Pushing the floor. Feel free to stay here or come into your more passive variation. And then as you settle down, play around with those hips a little bit. See what happens if you really kind of sag the hips to the left. If you really shift them over to the right. Breath in. Exhale, slowly return. We're gonna Shift our weight onto the left glute and sweep the right leg all the way around. Planting the feet on the floor. Inhale, sit up nice and tall, scooping the belly and the pelvic floor. And then on our exhale, rolling down with control, making our way to the mat for Shavasana. So if there's any other little extra movements that you would like, go ahead and take that. Otherwise, you can settle into your Shavasana. And feel free to keep moving or inviting whatever last little postures that you need in. I'm going to circle us back to our practice of metta, our loving kindness meditation that we are today offering to all beings, the whole planet, all creatures, the environments, everything here. And this time, as I lead you through, I'm going to use the words, the whole planet. I'm going to use those words and just see how they sound. Following after me, either out loud or to yourself. May the whole planet, all beings, all creatures, our environment be safe. May our entire planet, all creatures, beings, environments be healthy. May our entire planet, all beings, creatures, environments be happy. May our entire planet, all beings, creatures, environments have ease within this world. I'm going to repeat it once more, and then you're free to continue on with it a little bit during our Shavasana, or you can just let it go. May our entire planet, all beings, creatures, and environments be safe. May our entire planet, beings, creatures, and environments be healthy. May our entire planet, beings, creatures, and environments be happy. And may our entire planet, all beings, creatures, and environments be at ease within this world. If you, excuse me, if you would like a longer Shavasana, please stay here. If you are ready to move on with your day, let's take the arms overhead and the legs nice and long. Invite in a full body stretch, engaging the thighs and lifting the chest or belly up towards the ceiling, maybe yawning. And on your exhale, one leg at a time into a ball. Breath in. Exhale, fetal child's pose. Bring the feet back to the mat and shifting the hips, rolling onto the right to the left side. Taking a moment here for pause and transition. Seeing if we can stay connected with this intention, this loving kindness we're offering to the planet, to all beings, all creatures, all environments. Last breath in. Exhale, easy seated. We'll end our practice today by bringing the hands together and then rubbing the palms. Build a little bit of heat and friction in the hands, energy. And then take your hands and bring them over the eyes so that the very palms, very base of the palms are covering the eyes. Helping to end and seal our practice together. Last breath in. Exhale, keep the eyes closed, bring the hands to heart center. And we'll end by bowing forward with the word namaste. Namaste, everyone.